Hello guys, today we will see how to fabricate the transition, and I will make the segment in AutoCAD. It's too easy to calculate in AutoCAD all of the dimension for the transition piece. Now at the left I mention my parameters. The top die is 100 millimeter and the bottom rectangular is 150 into 150. If I see from the top my transition, it will looks like this. You can see 150 to 150 and the diameter 100 millimeter. From the side view, I will project a line from the corner. This is my side view of transition. From the bottom and from the top. This is my die, so I will add the die symbol, and from the bottom it's 150 into 150 for better understanding. And the height is 100 millimeter. Let's see. Let's start the division of a circle. This division should be equally, you can say it should be divided by 4. It means you can divide it into 4, into 8, into 12, into 16, into 20, 24, something like this. Otherwise the dimension will be not right. Look, this one is the common. I draw lines from the corner to each division. From all corner to all divisions. Now I will mirror. It's so easy. Now I will mark all division into numbers. This one is my number 1, this number 2, number 3. You can mark them either clockwise or anti-clockwise, it's up to you, but you need to remember. Now I am marking them in the clockwise. If you divide the circle into 15 segments, it will not correct, and the segment, it's not possible to draw a segment. You will see. Now it's number 12, number 13, number 14, 15 and 16. It's equal transition. The square and the circle both have the same center. This is my number 1 and this one is number 2. I will make a chart for this detail. This is my table I will mention here 79.06. This is number 2. $62.86 and number 3, number 4 and number 5, because other all dimension are the same in the same way. You can see 1 and 5 are matching with each other, 1, 5, 9 and 13. Similarly these 2, 6, 10 and 14, and in here also number 2 and number 4 will be the same, and number 1 and number 5 will be the same dimension. Only the number 3, because it's on the center, that's why it's alone. If you divide this circle into 20 segments, then all the 6 dimension from each side, it should be the same. Not 6, 3 in 3 pair. Same like here, we have 2 pair, 1 and 5, 2 and 4, and the 3 is alone. Now here each segment have an arc length. I will measure the arc length of each segment of one segment. As you know, these are equal divide. That's why if you calculate from the calculator, you can circumference the top dia and divide into 16, then the result will be same. Look, 19.63. I will mention this distance here for further calculation. This is too necessary. This is my table number 1. As you see, the arc length and this is the chord length. These are not matching with each other. That's why I need the arc length. Now this is my table number 1, and for here I need the height. I will draw a perpendicular of 100 mm and a horizontal line. This horizontal line not necessary, you can draw as long as you can. Now I will start this table from here. Number 1, I will draw a circle. This is the radius, and this distance from the perpendicular is number 1, and I will draw a line from here to the top. This is 79.06. Look at number 1. Now number 2. If you see this number 1, as I told you, number 1 and number 5, these are same. Number 2 and number 3 are same. So that's why I will mention here is number 1 and number 5. This one line is for both of these. And now this is number 2. Number 2 and number 4 are also the same. And here now is number 3. This is the remaining. I'll do the same process for number 3. And I will draw a line from bottom to top. This one is number 3. Now we have all the dimension, and I will make a table, and this table will be my final table from these dimension. This is my table number 1. I will change the color for my table number 2. Look at number 1 is 127.48. And number 2 I'll mention also number 2, 118.12, and number 3, 114.65. And number 4, 118.2, and the last number 5 is 127.48, and the distance will remain same because this is the segment, all the segment we have. And now I will start from this bottom line, 150 millimeter. This also 150 millimeter. This is my baseline. I'll draw 150 millimeter horizontally, and from both sides, number 1 and number 5, I will draw this distance 127.48 and the same distance, and here where they are touching the both circles, I'll draw line from corner to corner. Now this distance, it should be matched with this distance. This is the taper line. Look, it's matching with each other. It means our dimension or tables are 100% correct. If this dimension is not matching, it means there is something black in honey. Now from here, this distance 19.63, I will draw a circle, and for number 2, because I already mentioned draw the number 1, that's why this is number 2, and this distance where they are touching, I will draw a single line. From here I will repeat the same process, 19.63 circle, and number 3 is 114.65. Another circle is now match with each other, and repeat the same process from here also, 19.63 again and again from the top and from the bottom. Now it will be on number 4, 118.12. Now okay, mistakenly delete it. And the last one, number 5, 127.48. draw a line from bottom to top. Look at this, 127.48, 118, number 3, number 4 and number 5. This is our final dimension from this table. As you can see, our transition are equal from all sides. The center is same of the circle and square. That's why from 4 sides all the dimensions should be in the same way. If the transition is offset or the bottom is rectangular, that's the dimension will be different. In next video I will explain the offset transition too. Look, all the dimension are 19.63, 19.63. Here from is, and again this 150 millimeter, and from other side it will be number 5. Yes, number 5, dimension for number 5. This is my number 1. This one is number 2. This is number 3, number 4 and number 5. Now my one corner is ready of the segment. This is my final drawing which I am drawing. This is the final segment. This number 5 from both ends. That's why I will draw a circle of 127.48, and the circle they are touching with each other, and here I will draw a single line. Now you can see number 5 is similar. That's why, and the other side you can draw one by one the same process, 19.63 and all radius, and match with each other. So it's very easy for me to mirror all of these dimensions to the other side. That's why I mirror them. Now this is my second corner. I'll mention the number so you will understand better. This is number 6. This one number 7, number 8 and number 9. Now again, as I know the base is 150, okay, leave this 150, and the other side is number 9 is similar. That's why again I'll mirror all of these lines to the other side. Now the 3 corners are ready. I will add them now. Number 10, number 11, number 12 and 13. finally we have the 3 corners, and remaining is number 1. The same thing is 150. From here 150, 127.48, and where they are touching with each other. Now we have 150, 150 and 150. 3 corners are ready, and the straight lines are completed. So I'll mirror this corner to the other side. Be carefully. Now this is the final segment, but from one side you can see the corner is ending and we don't have any free space, so it will be make trouble during the bending process. That's why in next step we will see I will divide this 150 into 2 and 75 and 75. The straight line I will divide into 2. You can see this one and the other one. These 2 points will be matched with each other. If I roll this segment 1 in 1, it will match with each other. So the other side, the corner from the bottom, this 150, I will shift this half to the other side. Look at this. From here I will cut, and this distance it will help you in fabrication. That's why I divide this 150 into 2 segments, from here and midpoint. And this is my final segment. This is ready for fabrication. If you rotate, and now let's see, let's check our dimension. This is my table, the final table. A little bit mistake here because too many lines are here, that's why. Okay, I will change the primary unit. This is not necessary, but see in 150, 150, and this one is also 150, 3 sides, and this one is my 4th side, half this side and half is another side. Look and see, this 75 and this 75, it will match with each other, and I will weld them. If you roll this, the transition will be ready. This is my final segment for the fabrication. Now I will show you in 3D drawing how it will look. For centering, yeah. The height 100 millimeter. Now I will change into 3D. Now look, this is my transition. It will look like this. Thanking you for watching.